Get your butt in here.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Crack of Cold Ones podcast, where a couple of guys are going to enjoy some recently opened chilled beverages and pretend like we know what we're talking about. I'm guy number one, Grayson,
And I'm guy number 2, Jaime.
and this is a Crack of Cold Ones podcast. We do not have Christian here today. He was not feeling too well, so we brought back the fan favorite, Jaime. No one's actually said he's their favorite, but we got a lot of views, so he's back.
Yeah, I said half fans, but probably not. But I appreciate you for watching and for tuning in, and thank you all for your input.
Yeah. I'll bring him back every week if you guys keep watching it. I don't care what he's doing. I don't care if he complains. I'll lock him in that room over there, and we'll get him in here every week. You better fucking believe it.
He's actually had me all week in this closet right here. He was just like, hold him in there until the next time he needs me.
He finally came out the closet for me, though.
Yes.
So today,
Here, folks.
here,
Here.
we got some news. Not a ton, but we're going to get some news, get some questions.
A lot of questions, a lot of news.
A lot of news, a lot of questions, and then we're going to do some games. So first up, we got the flag football tournament going to Team USA. The flag footballers defeated the mighty NFLers. How does that make you feel inside? Tom Brady lost.
I didn't really. Yeah, I guess it's a little bit in here. I feel it because overall NFL fan, you don't really like to see them lose. But I mean, it's flag football. When was the last time Tom Brady
Played flag football?
Yeah, played flag football through anything? So.
Yeah, I mean, when it got announced that they were going to the Olympics a while back for flag football and all that, I feel like we all kind of clowned the flag footballers for talking about how they were better than the NFLers. But it is their game, and they showed that. I mean, Brady looked pretty fucking good out there for a 73-year-old man. OBJ looked great. Who else I got here? Jaden Daniels was moving good, so I guess those injuries aren't holding him back too well. Burrow looked like he was having a ton of fun. But the actual flag footballers, who I don't have a single name of, they destroyed every single NFL team pretty dang quick. So goes to show that if you play a game every single day and train for it, that you're probably going to be better at it than guys that are playing an almost completely different sport in regular football. Go figure.
Yeah, congrats on them. I mean, it's got to be a huge achievement to say that you beat Tom Brady.
100%. I don't care if it's flag football or like tossing the pill in the backyard. If he drops something, like, I don't care. That's a win for me. So like, absolutely congrats to all the guys that played the flag football tournament. I'd love to see a little mix of both. Maybe we can get some flag footballers and we can get some NFLers and just kind of see what happens. But maybe the NFL guys aren't just going to be able to walk in and do whatever they want or something.
This could probably be the closest thing they do to football since some of them are retired and some of them are gonna be retired. So maybe this could be an alternative.
Yeah, I mean, Gronk was there. He caught a clean touchdown pass just like he used to, and then hurt his hamstring just like he used to. So good shit. Well, hopefully he's healing well. It also shows that like maybe we shouldn't have all these NFLers running around playing flag football for fun, essentially, when they could get very injured. I was a little surprised to see Jaden Daniels out there like doing spin moves and shit when he is still recovering from like shattering his arm into pieces or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like most of them are like war heroes, so it's like they play the actual game. So when it comes to just a simple game of flag football, they're probably putting in 110%.
Exactly.
They're probably like, "Whoa, man, it's just
flag football, man. You ain't got to tackle nobody."
Yeah.
Well, it was fun. We'll see where that continues on. It's cool seeing the huge push for flag football, but I'm sure more information will come out about like who's playing in it, how they want to handle stuff like NFLers getting in and all that. But we shall see.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Absolutely. And then we'll play some flag football in the back, and we'll throw it on video just for you guys. We got the start of baseball. Go Astros.
Go Stros.
We just lost earlier, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
But
3-0.
Go.
Wipeout.
Not
a good start, but
I've said before, I'm not the biggest baseball fan. I'm kind of a liar. I think baseball's kind of boring. Don't tell anybody. But more sports is sports. So cool.
Yeah, of course. So sports is sports. You get into it any way you look at it. If you're a fan of sports, you're gonna get into it regardless. Like I'm not a huge baseball fan, but when you go, bro, you're in there.
When you go, the energy's electric. I love going to any sports event. And if you're there for one of those big moments, the big grand slam moment in the ninth inning type shit, like that shit explodes. That's different. So you don't have to love baseball to get that. So we'll take more sports. Let's go Houston and all of the other baseball teams. We got JSN getting a record-breaking $168.6 million contract with a 4-year extension, total $42.15 million per year. Officially the highest-paid wide receiver in the NFL.
Wow, that is some big bucks.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Honestly, it makes me worry a little bit for the Seahawks. Like JSN, you got to pay him. He just got Offensive Player of the Year and all that. He deserves the money, but he's now getting paid like a lot more than Sam Darnold, and that doesn't have to mean anything, but it could. You know what I mean? If I'm the quarterback and I'm looking at a wide receiver, I'm like, you can't do it without me. Literally, yeah. I have to throw you the ball. Why are you getting paid a lot more than me? I don't know if Darnold's the kind to do that, but I do worry that like they've already had kind of a weird offseason with like getting rid of a lot of people and then like being kind of picky about who they kept. So we could see some locker room drama. Who knows?
Of course, especially when you're quarterback, you expect to be paid.
Yeah, more. They gave him that. It was a 2-year. I think it was like a 25 or 30 mil a year deal, and it was kind of a prove it deal, which for sure. But I mean, you just won the Super Bowl, so now I'm sure Darnold's looking at it like, well, I proved it, so I'm ready. Give me that extension.
How many years?
I think it was only 2.
2.
So it was very much a like, we believe in you, but we're not gonna like, give you everything just yet. I might be talking out of my butt, but not the first time. But I do know for a fact it was one of the cheaper quarterback deals. It's one of those like reclamation project sort of deals. He's not getting like Dak Prescott money or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think he's complaining either.
Probably not. It's still a gajillion dollars, and I mean Sam Darnold just had a huge career turnaround, so it's not like, he's probably feeling pretty good about it, but. Depending on the type of guy he is, and I don't pretend to know him as a person, I wouldn't be blown away to see a little bit of nonsense started. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, money gets to everybody's head. Hopefully that doesn't happen to him. Like, he's getting paid the big bucks, which means he's getting paid to work, and that's basically his job. So hopefully he keeps on giving it 110%, and he doesn't get lazy about it.
Yeah, Kyler Murray.
A lot of people are going to get pissed out there.
I just want to get paid. Speaking of getting paid, something that has nothing to do with that, Puka Nacua has been sued for allegedly making anti-Semitic remarks and biting a woman's shoulder. His representation, his attorneys, said that the biting was, what'd they say, horseplay.
The bite of 2026.
This is the second time he said something anti-Semitic. The last one he was kind of just like walked into, but it's still not a great look. Biting someone on the shoulder is crazy, though.
Yeah, that's crazy. What is he, Mike Tyson?
I have to imagine he was trying to do some foreplay or something, but like that's crazy, brother.
Yeah. He said he was just roughhousing.
Yeah,
which could be true, but
it's weird.
He is Puka, and when you're in the moment, and
he doesn't just get a few yards. He goes for 12. So maybe he just misread the situation.
Yeah. Maybe just missed all the signals and just acted unaccordingly.
Yeah. We'll see as more comes out. This is like pretty brand new news. But the fact that this is the second time he's kind of had some controversy around him and he plays for an organization like the Rams, I would not be blown away if there was some kind of... Excuse me.
Bless you.
Some kind of repercussions from this. Like they don't mess around with controversy. They don't even really like people that like are too big of themselves. So I would not be blown away if this was kind of a 2-strike situation, and if he did anything else that they would look to. Like there's been rumors of them trading for AJ Brown or something. Like we could see a huge crazy ass like Puka to the Eagles for AJ Brown or something insane. I'm not gonna sit here and like stand on that, but you got to think like big picture. If he seems like he could be a problem later, and you know you're gonna have to give him that like insane contract. He's about to go into his third year. He's consistently been like insane. So you're gonna have to give him probably the highest paid wide receiver in the league money whenever that time comes. Compared to AJ Brown, who's coming off a down year, he'll probably take anything, and he is paid up. I think for another like 2 years or something. So like, maybe. I don't think AJ Brown is as good as Puka Nacua at this point, but maybe they don't need him to be when you already got like such a stacked team in general. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, he's a professional at the end of the day. Should be acting as such, especially when he's getting paid by such a huge company like the NFL. Like,
yeah, you can't be going around biting women, bro.
Yeah,
I can't believe that we have to talk about things like this. Like, what do you mean he bit someone?
You mentioned his representatives earlier. At this point, it's like, what representatives? Get some new ones and get some new coaches.
He gets some new friends, bro. Because, like, whoever you're hanging out with, whatever you're getting up to, like, the last one, it was because he was hanging out with one of those dumbass streamers, Aiden Ross, one of those types of guys. And he was hanging out with them, and they convinced him to do something stupid, and it was anti-Semitic, and he didn't realize it. Like, that's just being dumb. It's not an excuse to do something, like, ignorant like that, but
kind of bonkers.
It's just like that's dumb behavior. But this, depending on what the remarks were, I don't think anything's come out about that. But it's just not a good look when you're already kind of coming off of something dumb.
Yeah, at this point, it's like, should we cut him some slack? Should we give him a third chance? I don't even know. Have you ever heard of anybody getting a third chance before? But
it depends on the severity. Like we talked last week about James Pierce, who did something like significantly worse. So it just kind of depends on how strict the Rams want to be with him. It depends on what actually happened, because right now it's so vague that it's really hard to completely be like, oh no, you got to get this guy out of there or not. As more word comes out, we'll kind of see how they want to respond, how they want to deal with it, and kind of go from there. But like, it could be big for the Rams team. Puka is like a core piece of that team. Speaking as someone that had him on fantasy, like he did a lot for that team.
Oh yes, he got some numbers for a lot of people.
Amen.
I mean, he's young, he's learning. Come on, Puka, get your stuff together.
Did you just call him Pupa?
Yeah, Pupa.
Hey, Pupa, but Pupa.
Come on, Puka,
Get your shit together, Poopa. Next up, we got Patty Mahatty dropping a little video on like Instagram or some shit of him throwing the ball, tossing the pill. He did a little drop back and then threw the pill. It looked pretty smooth. It was like 3 seconds long, so you couldn't tell if he then immediately like grabbed his leg and fell into, cardiac arrest. But you think he's gonna make it by week 1?
Oof, playing like that. He's going to sprain something. He's going to pull something.
Yeah. I feel like historically when guys come off of injuries like this, they come back too soon and they look really bad. I mean, like Brady's worst year was when he was coming off a very similar injury. So maybe he'll be ready by week 1, but I would hope that the Chiefs can understand that like they kind of need to do a decent amount of rebuilding. I don't know that they can be ready to go to the playoffs off of just this offseason. So I think the smartest thing would be let him heal like all the way. You got Justin Fields. Like, he's not Patrick Mahomes, but like you can kind of figure that out and rip it, and maybe you win some games and you could bring him in mid-season if things are looking good, or maybe you just like, sit him until he's like all the way healed or the season's already lost, and then you're like, all right, we'll just take an off year. I don't think there's a downside to any of that, but knowing Patrick Mahomes, it wouldn't surprise me if he came in week 1 and then tore his shit up and they have an even worse year next year. So we'll see.
Or he's Patrick Mahomes. Maybe he'll just have the best season of his career. Who knows?
It is Patrick Mahomes. I think they still have like some of the highest Vegas odds to win the Super Bowl, which is crazy. Yeah. They do not look good right now. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco said anyone not offering him a start, they're dumb. So 43-year-old Jothany Flacco is really putting the word out to all those NFL teams. Hey, go pick him up. What are you doing, you dummies? How does that make you feel as a man?
What, that he's not getting chosen?
I don't know that he's talking shit. I just like that an old dude's talking shit. It'd be like if Aaron Rodgers came in and was like, "Why are the Steelers not waiting for me?" Like when they are. So that's not even a good example, but you know what I mean. Just like having an old guy, old in NFL terms, like come out and really talk his shit. I don't know. I just love that energy.
He's not. Yeah, by NFL standards, he is pretty old, and it's Joe Flacco. Like you can't pass him up. That'd be an insane move on anybody's part, especially if all you're looking at is his age. Like you gotta look at his history, his stats.
He had a good season. Like he looked damn good for the Bengals. He was just throwing it to Jamar Chase over and over, but like that's a winning formula. I don't know why more people don't do that. He looked good out there. He is definitely older for a quarterback. The Bengals re-signed him as their backup, presumably. I don't know why they play him over Burrow, but you know, presumably the backup. But I am a little surprised that none of the like quarterback needy teams, like Jets, Cardinals, you know, all these teams that like need a quarterback, didn't try to fight for him because he's absolutely better than a lot of the backups out there right now. You got some injury concerns, but he held together for like half the season this year, so meh.
Yeah, I mean he's no pushover. He's not inexperienced. He definitely could help underrated team out there that definitely needs a quarterback. Like it's a start from a good team could be built around him, and it could be just perfect. It could be beautiful.
Who do you think's better, Geno Smith or Joe Flacco? See, that's what I mean. I feel like there's a lot of guys you could kind of like deliberate, even if it doesn't come out Joe Flacco. Like the argument could be made that he's better than a lot of the guys that'll probably be starting this year. Justin Fields, like, maybe Joe Flacco better. I don't know. You know.
Yeah, there's definitely some comparisons out there. He's definitely better than a lot of them that are out there. But yeah, I mean, he's still 41. Is still something to consider. He's not as fast as he used to. He's not as nimble and as durable as he used to. So you just got to take everything in consideration when it comes to picking him.
And speaking of old guys, the Steelers have said, specifically Mike McCarthy, but pretty much everybody in the Steelers organization has said they would love to see Aaron Rodgers come back. Aaron Rodgers has still not said anything, but I just think this is so dumb. Like, the Steelers do not benefit in any way from running it back with Rodgers. I don't see why you wouldn't run Will Howard, like, see what you got in your rookie. You need a new quarterback. You can't depend on Aaron Rodgers as your franchise guy for the next 10 years. Like, there's no way. So I just truly do not understand why they want so desperately to see what happens when they run it back.
It's Aaron Rodgers.
It's Aaron Rodgers, and he looked better last season than he did the season before. But he's just not – he's not, like, outside of the top 32 quarterbacks. But it'd be like picking up Joe Flacco and being like, we got our guy. And then you just don't think about next year because you can't tell me that you can confidently be like, we got Aaron for any more than, like, the current moment. We don't even know if he's coming back yet. Like,
yeah. And Aaron's had his fair share of injuries.
Yeah.
He's been bounced around, like, between, 3 or 4 teams in the past couple of years?
It was Green Bay to the Jets to the Steelers. So this would be the I mean, he played a couple seasons with the Jets, but he had that really nasty injury with them. Yes. He got fairly banged up with the Steelers. He had a shoulder thing and a wrist thing, I believe. He's definitely old. He's not awful by any means, but he is getting worse. That's kind of clear to see, and that's normal. You know, he's like 44 now. I truly cannot comprehend why they want so desperately to, like, let's make it to the playoffs with Aaron Rodgers one last time. Like, you're going to get bounced in the first round again. Highly likely.
It's probably the Aaron Rodgers hype. Like, he did really well this past season. I was entertained watching him.
That's fair.
Run him if I were the Steelers. When I heard that there was a possibility of him coming back, I was excited. I was like, yes, another year of Aaron Rodgers and seeing him play. Like, the man can't move.
He did some scrambling towards the end of the season. I was like, okay, Grandpa, you kind of moving them legs.
He is booking it out of that pocket when he needs to, and he'll get the job done for sure. I really love watching him play, and I hope he does come back. If he decides not to, then then it was great watching a legend.
Absolute legend. I mean, certified Hall of Famer no matter what he does. But, the time comes to an end for all these guys. And
Of course.
I don't know that I would necessarily say it's the, like, I don't think he needs to be done by any means. I feel like he showed that last season. I just don't know that the Steelers should be the ones that are, like, really eyeballing him. Like, there's other teams I feel like could benefit more from grabbing him. And he could probably get you a decent number of wins, like, damn near on his own. So, I don't know.
Yeah. If I was his physician, I would definitely tell him to hang up the cleats.
Yeah, or stop doing his little Mario jump celebration.
Yeah. Yeah, his body is at a decline right now, so it ain't gonna be good for him in the later years once he's retired. He won't be able to enjoy that retirement because he's so broken.
Yeah, facts. He's gonna be doing a lot of ayahuasca, trying to get over it.
I guess it depends on where you want to see. Do you want to see him healthy in the later years, or you want to see an old, battered, broken Aaron Rodgers? He's like, hey,
I remember you as he's like,
yeah, you could barely stand up.
We'll see.
He has crutches all the time. No, you don't want to see that.
No, you don't want to see anybody go out like that. So I'd rather him retire when the going's good than, like, Plus, I feel like we're getting close to the point of, like, I don't think he can fully ruin the legacy, but if you spend enough years just being okay, like, it will kind of fuck with the long-term, like, memory of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Like, he's not improving.
No, he's not, and he's not going to, probably.
Yeah, he ain't going up. He ain't going places. He's already had his time. Like, his period was there, and now he's kind of past that.
Yeah.
He's pushing it, actually.
So we're on the decline. I would hate to see him get to the point where it's like, if he has, like, one of those, like a Geno Smith this last season sort of years, and then he retires, like, that is awful. Yeah. I don't want to see him go out like that, guaranteed.
Yeah, I would hate to have him play because he just heard the feedback. It's like, yeah, bring him back. And he decides to play, and then the first game, like when he played with the Jets, just bam.
Yeah, just immediately. And do you remember how they marched him out in that game? He ran out holding the American flag. He was holding it as he was running, and then, like, third snap into the game, he tore his fucking tendon or ankle or whatever it was. Like, that is so sad, bro. He came out like a fucking war hero, only to die on the field. Tragic. In official NFL news, there was either no vote or they were not successful voting for getting rid of the tush push. So it will last at least one more season. I really thought this would be the year, if ever there was one, because of the game where they ran it 4 times in a row. I was like, this has got to be over with, but here we are. We're still doing it. I'm not passionate about the tush push coming or going. I just think it's kind of boring to watch, and it can't really be refereed well. Like, it's hard to call those sort of plays because it's just a mass of bodies. So I don't love it in the game, but I don't really care that much. There are definitely people that are way more passionate about getting rid of it. I'm just kind of like, whatever. The fact the Eagles are the only ones that do it super well just shows that, like, they've built around it. So I don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's just one of those moves you just kind of want to think about, and is it really ruining the game? I want to say, where it's just like all you see, like in basketball now, all you see is just 3-pointers, shooting from the 3-yard line.
The 3-yard line, the
3-yard line
from the 3-pointer part of court outside the paint. Yeah, whatever it's called.
Yeah, in baseball, all you see is just 3 points because of Stephen Curry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's mastered that shot to the point where it's kind of like, what, do you just eliminate the 3-point shot or what?
Yeah, and it does feel kind of like that. That's a really good comparison, honestly, where it's like, I don't know that you can just get rid of this thing just because, like, one team is doing it super well. Because it's really just the Eagles and then the Bills, but they don't even do it the same way. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. They have a quarterback that squats like, 9,000 pounds. Like, of course he's going to be pretty good at just shoving bodies through the line, but eventually someone will get hurt and they'll probably ban it. It wasn't this year. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I'm sure people will whine about it whenever their team loses to it.
Yeah, it is like football. It falls in the category of entertainment. So do you really want to see the tush push being like pulled out every other play.
See, and that's my problem more than anything else. It's just boring. And like I said, it's really hard to call those, so I feel like it ends up with a lot of deliberating on like I don't really know where he was, and that just stalls out the game. So like from an entertainment standpoint, it doesn't really make sense for the sport, but from a like skill in the sport itself, I just don't think it matters that much. If you're losing to the tush push, then like how'd you let him get 99 yards? Because they can only do it for like a yard to 3 yards. They're not just doing it every play.
Yeah,
Like the 4 times in a row was crazy, but that was like on the they needed 2 yards or something, and they were on the 4, and then they just shoved it 4 times and finally got it in. It's like, was this dumb? Yes, but like that's a one and done thing. It doesn't usually happen like that.
Yeah, it's just one of those strategies you just kind of pull out, and it works, and when you see it, it's kind of like, what is this? But you got to do what you got to do to win the game, I guess. Like, there's a lot of sports that have something like that, or video games as well.
Oh yeah, if you're playing Madden and you do
the, got a bunch of those.
Oh yeah,
you just sit in the corner with a sniper. You just shoot from afar.
Yeah, or like, if you're playing Madden and you do the little QB sneak, he just falls forward. It's like ridiculous trying to block that. So it's like the same type of shit. It just ain't that deep to me.
Like, do you get rid of the play entirely? Do you put limits on it? Do you
limit the number of times they can push per game or something?
Yeah, you got your timeouts, your challenges, and your tush push.
I would love to see that. Give me a tush push tally. Last up, do you know much about Ty Simpson from this upcoming draft?
I don't, but I'm pretty sure you do.
I do. So Ty Simpson is kind of the controversially unanimous second highest draft stock for a quarterback. This is kind of like across the board. Everybody's like, this is a pretty weak quarterback draft. Fernando Mendoza is like the far and away hottest prospect. He looks to be the number 1 pick for the Raiders. There's very little debate about that for the most part. But Ty Simpson just did his pro day. He looked phenomenal. He only had 6 starts in college, and that's where a lot of the the issues come in, because in those 6 starts he looked just like next level. He looked like one of the best quarterbacks we've ever seen, but he only played for 6 games. He got injured. He was riding the bench a lot, so it's really hard to say like, yeah, let's pick this guy early when you have such a small sample size. But after the pro day, there's a lot of murmurings about like, could he even be better than Fernando Mendoza? I think that's a little bit of a stretch just because of the small ass sample size. It's like, are we really going to take the guy that had 6 starts versus the one that just won the national championship and the Heisman? Like, one of them we just have truly so much data to look at, versus the other. But I could see this being enough to move Ty Simpson up from like maybe even out of the first round to maybe like a top 10 pick for one of those like the Cardinals or something like that desperately need a quarterback. But we'll see.
Okay, so he's getting moved up the draft.
Maybe. I mean, we don't know for sure yet, but there's a lot of rumblings about it now. He was pretty... Like, there were some people saying, like, maybe he sneaks his way into the first round, especially when the Rams had 2 picks. There was a lot of folks kind of projecting that maybe with that second pick, the Rams would grab Ty Simpson for the post-Matt Stafford, because he only has 6 starts. So if you train him behind Matt Stafford for a year, like, and then Stafford retires, like, you're in a pretty good spot. But then they traded away their pick. So at this point, there's been confusion on like, will anybody even pick him up in the first round? Maybe he's just like an early second rounder. But then after this pro day, there's a lot more murmurings about like, what if he went in over Fernando Mendoza, or what if he just went in the top 10 or the top 5, or like maybe these teams are going to start valuing him a lot more just because of that quarterback position, because that's at the end of the day, if you don't have a good quarterback, it's really hard to win football. So I don't know. I think he looks really good, but he is a gamble. So any team willing to take him, I feel like it has to be a good situation. And if you're a good situation, you probably aren't drafting in the top 10. Like, if the Jets pick him up, I don't think that they can handle a, like, project. If the Cardinals pick him up, I don't know if they can handle that kind of project. So he would need to go somewhere that kind of has a good environment. So it would need to be like a Steelers, a Rams, like one of these teams that is like built well, that could trade up for him if his stock did go up. Or I feel like he's just going to end up being like a dud down the road. Or maybe he turns into Patrick Mahomes. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I know I'm bringing him up a lot, but Tom Brady did have his rough start.
Yeah, he started as a backup, picked 199. So who knows?
I mean, he wasn't the first pick, and a lot of people didn't believe in him, but look where he is now.
Playing flag football.
Yeah. So I understand what you're saying. So his situation is very specific, where it depends on like
crack into it. I forgot to do the thing. This is what happens when Christian's not here. Damn it.
Yeah. He's usually the one who remembers the crack.
He remembers to crack me. But yeah, it's just a weird circumstance. Just skirting right past that. Yeah, it's just a weird circumstance. Like, there's a lot of weird players in this draft. It's definitely not the hottest draft I've ever seen. There's a lot of really talented people at positions that don't tend to get valued super highly, like safety, linebacker, stuff like that, running back. And there's not a lot of quarterbacks. There's not a ton of depth at a lot of positions. Like wide receiver and running back. So it just leads to this kind of weird situation where you kind of have to evaluate all the prospects a little bit differently just because the situation's a little odd.
Okay. Well, stay tuned for more updates on that.
Yeah.
And whenever we do get them, it'll be right here. So make sure you keep watching.
Just like and subscribe.
Comment anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
Talk about, you like his haircut? He just got his haircut the other day.
Yeah. Got number 2, el número 2 con tijeras arriba. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
You. Hey.
Yeah, you.
I'm talking to you. You know. Next up, we got Fantastical Fathoms from Far Friends. That's what I named the question thing this time. We got, why are kickers getting better? So, in the NFL, number one, people have just kind of generally gotten more athletic over the years. So we're seeing a lot of the old records go away over time. We just had the sack record broken. Partially, some of these records being broken is because of more games. When it comes to kickers and like the distance things being broken and stuff like that, the overall improvement in athleticism and the evaluation of talent is a big part of it. Because back in the day, you wouldn't get like film on every single player. So now we kind of know who people are before they get to the draft. So you don't see as many like gems kind of fall through the cracks as you used to. On top of that, there are now K-balls that it's not a like super new thing, but it's become more widely used. Essentially, they have specific balls, footballs, that they've kind of like conditioned specifically for kicking. So they've been like pushed down. They're like right at the right inflation. They've been worn down to the right point, and like they kind of get all of these factors all together so that these K-balls are just better at the act of kicking. They go a little bit further. They're a little bit more accurate. So a mixture of just general athleticism and then the improvement of like the process has kind of led to the overall kickers just being a little better than they used to be. And it's the same thing across the whole sport. It's the same thing across most sports. Like we're generally kind of getting better as we go, as we figure out new ways to do things and like get more efficient and all that kind of stuff. Anything you want to say about kicking?
Kicking? I want to do some kicking.
Hell yeah. Next up, we've got the positional breakdown. So I'm going to go through all of the positions on the team, all three sides of the ball, and just give you a quick breakdown on what they do, because that was a question that came up on like mostly defense, but I figured I'm talking about it. Why not talk about all of them? So we got the quarterback. Obviously, most important person on the offense to most. He is going to be passing the ball. He is going to be the leader of the offense. He gets the snap generally, which is where the center gives him the ball. And then he will make a pass, a handoff, or a running play. So he is kind of the core of the offense. Then you got your running back, also known as a halfback, and kind of a fullback. The running back is usually aligned either to behind or to the left or right of the quarterback. They will get a handoff usually. So the quarterback is just going to stick the ball in his gut, and then he will run the ball. He can also receive passes. And then they'll do a little bit of blocking. You also have fullbacks, like I said. Those are generally just like really big running backs. And they're going to be doing a lot more blocking than anything else. Excuse me. Then we got wide receiver. So wide receivers are generally positioned towards the edge of the field. Not always, but that's kind of the main thing that they're used for. And those are your primary receivers. They'll do a little bit of blocking on running plays, but for the most part, the goal of a wide receiver is to catch the ball and go get a touchdown. You got a tight end. They're kind of doing both a blocking and a receiving role. So depending on the play type, they'll either be doing mostly short routes because the tight end is like a bigger dude. So they'll either do some short routes, and they're all about like get the ball and make sure that you don't drop it and you get a few yards just by barreling through people. Or they'll just do a bit of blocking or maybe a little bit of both. And then you got your offensive line. You have a center, 2 guards, and 2 offensive linemen usually. You can do more than that, but that is like the most traditional 5. The center is going to be holding the ball and snap it to the quarterback. Guards on his left and right, and then the offensive tackles on the far ends, left and right. So those guys are all blocking for the quarterback or the running back, just trying to kind of facilitate the play. One of the reasons that tackles are so highly valued is because the edge rushers are going to come from the far ends on the other side. We'll talk about that in a second. So you want your tackles to be ready to cover the quarterback from those edge rushing athletic freaks, especially the left tackle, because most quarterbacks are right-handed. So the left side is their blind spot. On the defensive side of the ball, unless you want to talk about anything. You want to say something?
You're doing pretty well.
All right, thanks. He said I'm doing good.
Yeah,
On the defensive side, we've got on the line, defensive tackles, defensive ends, and then somewhat nose tackle. That's not really its own position. It's just kind of a style of playing defensive tackle. They are going to position up front right across from the offensive line. Their goal is to rush the passer and tackle running backs. So they are trying to stop the run as well as pressure the quarterback out of making basically make him make bad throws, make him make mistakes, or just get a sack, tackle him before he really gets to do the play. Your defensive tackles are in the middle, and then your defensive edges are on the edge. So they'll be going the furthest, kind of around the outside for the most part, into the quarterback. Then you've got linebacker. You've got inside and outside linebackers. It depends on where they're standing, kind of, on what that means. But inside would be like the middle of the field, and then outside would be on the outside of the field. They are going to be positioned behind the defensive line. They're mostly stopping runs, doing a little bit of pass coverage, and then potentially blitzing towards the quarterback for some added pressure. So they're kind of just like an extension of that defensive line going back a little bit. And then you got your defensive backs, your cornerbacks, your safeties. That's the secondary. Cornerbacks are cover receivers, while safeties are the last line of defense. So your cornerbacks are trying to stop like middle and short passing for the most part. They are covering receivers and tight ends and things like that. And then your safeties are kind of in the back side of the field. For the most part, they are covering like way down deep passes, or sometimes you'll have them kind of rotating and they'll do a little bit of tackling for run stopping and stuff like that. But they're kind of in that like late part of the field. They are like the last line of defense. Great job, Google. Last up, we got the special teams. So it's going to be your kicker, your punter, your long snapper, and a return specialist. Your kicker kicks the ball. They're going to be doing kickoffs and field goals and extra points and stuff like that. Your punter punts the ball. So they are going to be, whenever you're on 4th down, you don't think you're going to get it, you'll punt the ball across the field, basically just to say, I don't want you to have it right now, so take it way back over there. And then your long snapper holds the ball for the kicker. And then the return specialist will receive the ball from the kicker or the punter. And then they run. And that's it. Anything to say about positions? What's your favorite position?
Favorite position?
I like doggy.
Yes, I'm a connoisseur of missionary myself.
A man of God. And that is the questions for today. So next up, we got some games. Which one do you want to do first? You pick. I've been talking for so long.
What are the games? Roulette?
Yeah, we're gonna do some blackjack and some Russian roulette. You ready to die?
Not particularly.
Okay,
but
so we'll do ranking your top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL right now, unretired, just the ones playing, and ranking all 32 teams from first to last. Which one are you feeling?
let's let's rank the teams.
Let's do teams. All right, you want to go through your? Let's bounce back and forth. I have done no notes. This is gonna be off the top of my head. So if I forget a team, I'm so sorry.
Looking at you, Arizona.
Yeah, one of the most forgettable teams in the league. You want to hit it first?
So starting from
Let's do worst to best.
worst to best.
Yeah, so give me team number 32. Who do you think it is? Crack into it. I got it that time. Chug, chug, chug. Who do you think the worst team in the NFL right now is?
The worst team right now.
This is like low-key hard. This is like maybe harder than the number one for me. It is harder than the number one.
Yeah, there's a few of them that I was thinking about. I'm gonna have to go. It hurts for me to say this, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Raiders.
The Raiders. Interesting. I feel like with all the moves they've made, I put them up higher.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot of questions, so I don't hate that because like they got a mess to clean up. So who really even knows how that's gonna go?
Yeah, nothing against Oakland. It's just they just weren't doing it for me this year.
It's against Las Vegas. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. I feel like the Dolphins are just an absolute shit show right now, and I don't even know how you fix them. Like they're a mess. You mind writing mine down too, so I don't forget it too? The official cartographer. I think that's the word.
Yeah.
All right, so first up, we got the Dolphins and the Raiders. Who is your number 31?
Number 31. Yeah, Dolphins are definitely down there for me. I would have to say, yeah, like you said, it is tough to.
Yeah, these bottom teams are low-key harder than the top teams. I feel like my top 10 is like pretty much good to go. You want me to go?
Yeah, you can go.
At number 31, I'm gonna go the Browns. The Cleveland Browns. I feel like they are such a mess, and I don't even know how you fix them compared to like some of the other bad teams like the Jets. At least they have a million picks. So I'm gonna say the Browns are the 31st worst.
Yikes. Actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Browns. Not to copy you or anything like that, but yeah, the Browns. I just couldn't think of them in the moment.
Yeah, take a Brown with me.
Actually, no. I'm gonna go a different route. I'm gonna go with the Jets.
That's fair. Yeah, my Jets pick will not be far behind you. Don't you worry. But they do have all those picks, so like at least they're in like kind of a good position, I guess. It really ain't much better, but it's a little better, I guess. Next up for me, I'm gonna go the Jets. I meant it when I said they wouldn't be far behind.
Yeah, I feel like, oh man, it's a pain watching them play.
Yeah, it's rough, and but they have all those picks, so like maybe they can make something happen. I just don't believe in them yet, so we'll see. But definitely towards the bottom.
All right. So for my 30th pick, I'm gonna go with the Tennessee Titans.
Nice, good choice. I'll give them a little bit of faith because of the solid pickup and some of the moves. So I think they'll be a tiny bit higher for me. Not my ton. Next up, I'm going to go to the Arizona Cardinals. I just don't even know what that team is doing. I kind of want to put them 17th or 16th or whatever because I feel like that's always where they're at by the end of the season. But let's just be real here. I don't know what the fuck the Cardinals are doing right now. They are such a mess.
Yeah, I can't say much about Cardinals either. I mean,
let's go Arizona.
They did make it to that Super Bowl that one time. But
they did. The one they lost.
Yeah, and they lost.
Nice.
And ever since then, they've just been.
They're just always average. That's why I'm like, maybe you could put them higher, but they just got rid of Murray. They really don't have much of a running back situation going on. I think they just picked up Tyler Algier, which is something, but I just don't have like any faith in this team.
Yeah. Okay, for my pick, it's gonna be. Oh man, I'm thinking between the Browns and the. Dang it, I just passed them. Oh, and the Saints. Bro, the Saints.
I'll defend the Saints a little bit. They kind of
Defend the
went on a
Saints.
run towards the end. I think Tyler Shuck was actually pretty good. They just picked up a running back. I think they got Travis. It's not ETN. It's HN. That's how Echan or something like that. I don't know how to. I'm not trying to be offensive. I don't know how to say your name super well. But they just picked up a better running back. They got Chris Olave. I like Shuck. I don't think that defense is phenomenal, but it was kind of planned. Like, I low-key like them the best of that whole fucking division. Like, and that's not to say the whole division is that good, but I like the Saints. I'll defend them a little bit. I won't stop you, but that's how I feel about them.
No, I don't hate them completely. They did.
They ended like
Yeah.
8-9, damn near. I think the whole division basically ended 8-9. So
Yeah.
that's not saying a ton, but like
Yeah,
they
they were-
went on a tear after going like 0-6 or something. They kind of like finished out really strong.
Yeah. I feel like they could have done better, especially previous years. They haven't been completely butt cheeks, but
Yeah, this was definitely a rough start, but I think once they got the Rat Man out at quarterback and put in Shuck, things started to turn around a little bit. And then once he started getting going, I mean, it was looking pretty good.
yeah. Bring back Drew Brees.
Yeah, bring back Drew Brees or fucking Derek Carr. Bring back Derek Carr.
Yeah, they're still young. They're like
Yeah, Derek Carr just said he wants to come back. I don't think anybody's picked him up yet, but you could. Who you going with?
Oh yeah, so I'm going with Saints.
All that, and he still picks him. I love it.
Yeah.
Who have I picked? We're at 29, I think.
Yeah, 20. So this is your 28.
Okay.
You went with the Cardinals last.
God, this is like low key the hardest one I've had to do so far.
You got Dolphins, Browns, Jets, and Cardinals.
I think now I'm gonna go Titans because I still feel like this team has a way to go. I like Cam Ward and I like Saleh, but I don't think they're there yet. I don't have a ton of faith in the Titans, but I wouldn't be blown away by them surprising me.
They'll never be there.
I mean, they're not going to win the division. The division looks strong as hell. But, you know, maybe, who knows? Maybe. Or maybe not.
Every year, I'm just like, do I really want to watch the Titans play?
I got season tickets to the Texans this year. I think I skipped both Titans games. Both watching it live and watching it from home because I just truly couldn't care less.
They had that game, what, like on a Tuesday or something?
Yeah, it was like, it was
Wednesday?
inconvenient in the first place. For I think the one where we went to Tennessee, it was like in the middle of a Sunday, and I still didn't care. The one where they came here, it was like a damn near prime time, and I was like, I'm not gonna go watch the Titans, bro. I'm so sorry, Titans fans, but like, get a better team. When they're good, they're good. You know, they've had some good ass years, but it's been a minute, so we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna say the Browns now because
Okay.
I don't want to keep on pushing them up.
Yeah, I'm surprised they lasted this long for you.
I'm not Christian, so I know he has something against Cleveland, but I've never really hated the Browns. I mean, they got history.
They do got history.
They've been around for a long time. And I'm not saying that's the only thing they got, and it doesn't excuse them for the performance they've been giving for the past couple of years. But
They do got Myles Garrett. That defense is fucking stout. So, I mean, I would never want to play against the Browns, but I also don't take them seriously.
yeah, definitely.
Next up, I'm going to go the Washington Commanders. I think this team is just old and bad. Jaden Daniels got them to the NFC Championship on a miracle run, and that was beautiful to watch. But this team is not good, and the outlook is not good either. If they get like a Jeremiah Love out of this draft, I'll be a little more positive on them. But I really just feel like there's a lot that Commanders team needs right now. And Jaden Daniels has to stay healthy, so that's a prerequisite right there. Who you got next up? Who you feeling, big dog?
I think I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. Nah, just kidding.
Honestly, I wouldn't hate that. I don't think they're good right now, but I don't know about putting them quite this low.
Yeah, I probably won't put them that low, but they were not good this year.
No.
Sure. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
Okay.
Don't want to give them too much credit. I mean, Miami's a great city, great staff, great coaches,
Great staff, great coaches, great players.
great people, great food. It's just football's just not their thing.
I think next up, I've kind of cleared out a lot of my bad teams. I think now I'm gonna go the Raiders now because I don't think this is the year. I think they've done a lot of work, and I do think this team is going to turn around soon, but I don't think it's going to be quite this fast. So I think it's like fair to put them low until we kind of see some shit from them, in my opinion. They made a lot of moves, so this team could turn around quick, but that's not usually how it goes.
Who'd you say?
The Raiders. The Raiders.
The Raiders.
The Las Vegas Raiders.
The L.A. Raiders.
Who you got next up?
I prefer the L.A. Knights, but
I'm a big fan of the Oakland Raiders.
I digress. All right. Who do you have? Oh, yeah. Here's another team I don't want to keep giving too much credit, but the Arizona Cardinals.
Yes, sir.
Cardinals.
God, this is getting harder and harder. It's all these middling-ass teams.
Yeah, it's like how do you separate the bottom from the mid?
Exactly.
It's like they're all pretty much.
It's all kind of bad. So like I feel like I'm about to have a crazy take here. I'm gonna put what number am I at?
You're 25.
I can't put the Colts yet. I kind of want to, but I can't put the Colts yet. That's not fair.
The Colts.
They were better than that this year.
Not with old man Rivers on that team.
Not with old man Rivers. I'm gonna go. I'm really struggling out here. I'm gonna go the Panthers, I guess. I don't feel great about it, but I think the Saints are better than them. I think this whole division is ass. And I know they just won it, but they like barely won it off of someone else winning a game. They're so up and down. I don't have a ton of faith in the Panthers. Bryce Young is just kind of back and forth.
Yeah, it did seem like they had a little bit of promise there, but no.
They gave the Rams a run for their money, but that's kind of their only thing that they were doing consistently. Everything else was like just crazy up and down. I just don't know what to think about Bryce Young. I like him as a leader. I will give him that. I saw him in one of the games. They were losing pretty bad, and he was on the sideline like hyping up everybody. They ended up coming back late. And it just goes to show, like, he's got a good head. He's got a good heart. I love seeing that kind of shit, but it's just you got to get more consistent. I don't like my teams to go up and down the whole time, you know?
Yeah, it was frustrating watching them play.
Yes.
Season.
You would go from, like, incredible drive where it's, like, everything goes great to, like, just completely sputtering out for the rest of the game. And I'm like, what happened, dude?
They were there.
They got tired.
They got tired too quick. They used up all their energy all in the first quarter, and it just went downhill from there.
A classic Cowboys maneuver. Who you got next?
Let me see. Who do we got next?
Why do you have, like, the longest list ever? I just got all the pictures right here.
I know.
You want to just use mine?
I don't know. I'm over here scrolling.
He's scrolling for, like, 20 minutes every time.
Okay, let's see.
You can do this.
Dolphins.
Oh, shit. This is where I should do a fun fact. Fun fact. I don't do these as well. Fun fact, we started playing Magic the Gathering. We're official nerds now. So not only do we talk about sports, well, Jaime's not playing yet. Me and Christian have been playing Magic the Gathering. So we're officially nerds about sports and nerds about nerding. Watch out, ladies. Here we come. You got it yet? Do I need to do more stuff?
No, I think I got it. I'm just picking. Okay, right now it's either between the Bengals and Atlanta.
The thing for me, both of those are tough. Atlanta's got Bijan Robinson, and that's like a true X factor guy.
Yeah.
And they have a weird defense, sometimes good, sometimes bad. The Bengals have Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins, and that's it. They do not have a defense, but that offense is fucking electric. So the Bengals will be soon for me, but I'm thinking they're more middle of the pack because of that offense.
Oh wait, I don't even have the Panthers yet. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
Yeah, toss them Panthers in. Yeah. For me, golly gosh, Ollie Oxen free. I kind of want to do the Bengals now because you brought them up.
Yeah, Bengals are at civil war with each other right
They
now.
really are, and I feel like Burrow's gonna get hurt again. What number are we at?
You're at 24.
I wish I could count. I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna do the Falcons. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do golly gosh. Why is this so hard? Yeah, I'm gonna do the Falcons
Yeah,
because the QB situation is a fucking mess. Like Bijan's really good, but the defense just lost a piece in James Pierce probably. They don't have a plan much at quarterback. It's Tua versus Mr. Penis. Like, I don't know. It seems weird. Plus, I don't know if I believe in Kevin Stefanski yet. He got Coach of the Year off of getting the Browns any wins, and I don't know that actually deserves Coach of the Year or not.
Yeah, I hate to put the Falcons this low, but
It feels weird, but it feels fair.
yeah, I feel like they should be. They should be. They're a solid team. They've last season
They went 8-9. Like, if not for some like technicality type shit, they could have made the playoffs. They have Bijan. They have Drake London, who I don't love, but he is a very good wide receiver. It's really just the quarterback situation is such a mess. That defense is messy as well. And they're just as inconsistent as the Panthers. Like you'll see them absolutely blow a team out and then get like fucking crushed the next week. So I feel okay putting them towards the bottom.
Yeah. I was gonna say out of all the birds, they're probably the worst one, but then there's the Cardinals. So
Yeah, the Cardinals are the worst bird, but the Falcons aren't too far off it.
Yeah, if you're doing it by birds, yeah, they're pretty low. So I'm gonna go with Falcons.
That's next up. We'll do our bird draft.
Yes.
Okay, you're going Falcons. I kind of want to just run through the NFC South really quick and toss in. I'm gonna toss in the Buccaneers next.
The Bucks.
I'm gonna put the Bucks. I don't even know what happened to them this year. They shouldn't have been bad, but then they just fell apart, and I kind of feel like that's gonna happen again. They're just worse now. They lost Mike Evans, and I don't even know what the problem is with that team.
Yeah. Come on, what happened, Tampa?
I don't even know. Baker was on an MVP run, and they looked like they were like God sent, and then all of a sudden they were just trash after their bye week. Like I don't even know what the problem with Tampa was. So I think the NFC South can all, pretty confidently for me be in the bottom rung. I do think the Saints are the best team in that division narrowly. Yeah. I'll stand on that apprehensively.
Yeah. I feel like Tom Brady gave you.
He set you up, but the thing is, you had Brady and Gronk, and that's a cheat code, And the team was ready to win. I don't think Baker's bad by any means, but he keeps playing through injuries and looking like ass. That defense just stopped showing up. Bucky Irving got really weird after he came back from a really long-winded injury. I don't know, that team's odd.
Yeah, it's just sad to see Tampa.
It is. I was really rooting for the Bucs this year.
They were up there, and then now they're just going downhill.
Darn Pirates! Yarg!
How are we gonna find the One Piece at this rate?
How are we gonna find the booty? He's wearing a One Piece shirt. It was a good pun. I just talked about ass. Who we got next?
Let's see. What did I say? Oh, I said the Falcons. Well, I guess by default it's the Bengals.
That's fair. I'm going to finish my run of the NFC South and just toss the fucking Saints next.
All right. You're at 23.
Okay. Saints.
Oh, the Saints.
Yeah. I think I did all of the NFC South in order.
Yeah.
Let's go. I feel like that's fair. I do think they're the worst division in football.
Let's see.
I hope I'm not forgetting somebody. That'd be awkward. But I don't think so.
Saints, Buccaneers, Panthers, and the Raiders.
Oh, no, did I sneak the Raiders in there versus where's the Panthers?
You had Panthers at 25, then Buccaneers 24, then Saints at 23.
Oh, no, I had the Falcons somewhere. Didn't I say the Falcons?
No. Did you?
I don't know.
You haven't said the Falcons.
Falcons then.
Okay.
Saints will be next. If you want to just write that one in.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm doing my best. This is what happens when you don't make a list beforehand. Christian keeps me strong. He keeps me sturdy.
All right. Yeah, I agree with that. like, what was it? The Panthers were up first, and then they were like 7-9 or something like that, and they were tied with like the Bucks, I think.
Yeah, 3 teams I think ended 8-9, and I think the Saints may have been like right there too. They might have been like 7-10. The Panthers only made it because of like, all of this. Basically, the win-loss stopped mattering, and it became other shit that factored in. So when the Falcons beat the Saints, the Panthers made the playoffs no matter what. And, like, that's – you crawled your way into the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I don't really think that matters at this point. I do think the Panthers are the most sporadic of these teams, and they have the least, like, X-factor players to me. Teteroa McMillan is phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. But, like, Bryce Young is messy, so I don't know if I want to give a wide receiver a ton of credit because, Bryce has a bad game, then so does Tet. Like, the Falcons at least have Bijan. You got Kyle Pitts. You got Drake London. Like, you have a lot of really good weapons. If they fix the quarterback situation, like, if Tua came out and was okay, I think that team is fantastic. But I'm not willing to give him that off rip.
Yeah. Now I remember why the Panthers were so frustrating.
Yeah, it was just messy. They barely snuck their way in.
All of them were messy. I'm like,
NFC South is the worst division in football right now. Yikers. Yeah, so I'll go Falcons, then Saints. Who you got next? Who you feeling, big dog?
Ooh, yeah, we're getting there. We're in the.
Have you hit the Commanders yet? Don't forget about them. They old.
Yeah, I got the Commanders.
Okay.
I got them a while ago. Ooh, I want to say. Should I say the Bears? I don't hate
I'm
the Bears.
I'm not gonna give the Bears that. I think the Bears are like a top 10 even.
Yeah, I definitely don't hate the Bears.
I'm leaning somewhere like I haven't done Bengals yet, so that might be my next one. I might do Giants next.
I think I might be biased against the Giants. Cause what's their quarterback again?
Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart, bro. That guy can throw.
He can throw and he can run. I like Jackson Dart, but they're kind of a mess, and they got Harbaugh in there. I just don't know if they're gonna immediately turn that around yet.
Yeah, Giants were fun to watch.
They were really fun. I love Cam Scatterbo. I love Malik Neighbors. I like Jackson Dart when he was healthy. It was just a mess of a team.
Yeah, they definitely surprised a bunch of people when they were just making moves. I was like, what? The Giants?
Yeah. Jameis Winston caught a pass and like broke a tackle. It was looking like a fucking wide receiver out there. A really slow one, but still.
Yeah, the Giants haven't been relevant since like 1960.
No, they won with Eli Manning a couple of times.
Oh yeah, they won.
Yeah, they got a couple of Eli Manning helmet catches in there. Shout out Mike and your Giants. Who you feeling? Who's next? Give it to me. Sideways, left, right, up, down, center.
I already said Commanders. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting tough now. We've kind of scraped. We've been tough. We've scraped through the garbage, but now we kind of get to the middling teams, and those are just as tough.
Ooh, yeah, the Vikings are also in here too.
The Vikings will not be too much further for me, but that defense is nasty. They're just a quarterback problem. So.
Yeah, and then when do you bring in the Colts?
I've almost brought the Colts a few times, so I don't know. The Colts will be pretty soon for me too.
The Colts just lost it on that last half.
Yeah. One of the biggest collapses I've ever seen in the NFL.
Yeah.
Went from like flawless, incredible games, damn near flawless, to losing out after their bye week with Phillip Rivers. One of the craziest runs I've ever seen.
All right, yeah, I'm going with the Giants then.
Okay.
I think we're just getting to that transition between the.
Yeah, we're kind of passing the bad and getting to like the middling.
Yeah.
Okay, I just Falcons, Saints. I got a little faith in the Giants, not a ton. I'm gonna do the Steelers next. Fuck it, get the Steelers in there.
Can't put the Steelers.
I'm putting the Steelers in there.
He's putting the Steelers there.
They're gonna get fucking 9 wins maybe and make the playoffs, but I don't care. They're gonna get bounced and they're bad. They might not even get that. I feel like Mike Tomlin would do a better job than Mike McCarthy's gonna do.
Yeah, definitely not putting the Steelers that far down. But they're not far off.
I'll stand on it. Next up is probably the Bengals. I'm going to do a run of the AFC North.
I'm trying to remember. they did pretty well. They won Super Bowl.
This again is all off the top of my head, so
Yeah.
I'm not sorry. I stand on all of it until the next time I do one of these, and it's completely different.
Yeah, definitely. I
Just
don't.
wait till I put Texans first. Watch me. I'll do it.
Yeah. This is gonna hurt me, not too much, but I think I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm not far off the Cowboys either.
Yeah, I feel like if I keep pushing them up, it's not gonna make sense.
Yeah.
And they're not the worst team, but their whole franchise is just
They're a mess too. That defense is a little bit better, so and that offense is phenomenal. But yeah, I think next up I am gonna go Bengals. I'm gonna rip that Band-Aid. And then you can go ahead and slot in my next one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the Cowboys after that. Because it's basically the same situation, but I think their defense is like slightly better. And now I'm gonna sneeze. I didn't sneeze. Next up.
Don't you just hate those?
I do. I feel it. It's clenching at my nostrils. It wants me bad.
Did I already? Oh, I haven't even seen the Bucks yet.
Oh, you haven't even. You got to complete the NFC South, brother. What are you doing?
Who's next?
I'd toss the Bucks. I feel like they're all about the same. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, clearly, since I put them all like in a row.
Yeah. How far do I want to push the Bucks, though?
That is the question.
I mean, Vikings are pretty forgettable. Lions, oof.
Lions, I think they'll turn around though, so they're gonna be higher up for me.
Yeah, Chargers. I'll probably put them higher. Not that high though.
Chargers made the playoffs a couple years in a row. If they didn't have their whole entire offensive line die,
if they can't, it's because they keep getting what's it called? They keep getting matched up against the Texans.
Yeah, I mean we bonked them last year. That's no lie. Their offensive line has been a problem a lot, and I do think they were getting real close to being able to call Herbert a fumbler in the playoffs, because that's a few times in a row now that he's looked really bad. So I don't know. The line was a problem. So it's not even like I fully blame him, but when all of them go really bad, I'm kind of like, I don't know, man. Your line was bad all year and you were still playing. So what changed?
Yeah, the Chargers, man. It's like they get there and then they just get pushed down, and then
I feel like Herbert just
over.
gets there like a broken shell of a man, and he's just been carrying the team on his back the whole time, and he like can't show up then. But I don't know. We'll see if they make it again. I mean, Mike McDaniel's a fucking X factor. That's a thing to point out. They got Mike McDaniel from the Dolphins at offensive coordinator, so I think that alone bumps him up for me.
Yeah.
Finish out that NFC South, brother. Just stand on it. I believe in you.
All right.
Hit them Bucks.
All right, Bucks it is.
I like it. That's the power of persuasion.
Yeah.
I think I did 2 in a row, so it's you again?
All right. Already said the Bengals. All right.
I think we're getting to Colts territory. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I already said the Jets. Let's see. No, can't say them.
Yeah, the whole top line is safe. The whole second line is safe.
Second row. Already, okay, yeah, it's definitely them. Definitely them.
You could do Vikings. I think it's a little early for Vikings, though.
Is it though? Who would you put on top? Detroit or?
I would definitely put Detroit over the Vikings. You could do the Steelers. You're a little higher.
Why? Because what's his face and his crocodile tears every year.
Yes. I believe in Dan Campbell. I'll run through a wall for that man. I'll bite the fucking kneecaps. I'll bite an ass if I have to. I'll eat an ass for Dan Campbell. You hear me, Danny? I'll eat your ass if you need me to.
Every year is the same thing. He goes up there and he starts to cry, and it's like, we tried our best. Sorry.
They got a new OC. Jahmyr Gibbs is a fucking freak. So Amon-Ra is great. Jared Goff's okay. They got so many fucking weapons on that team. I think Detroit's gonna be just fine. They damn near almost made the playoffs. They were like, I think they were like 9-8 by the end of the year. So they just barely missed it, low key. What's your heart tell you?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Colts then.
Okay.
I think it's about time.
I think. Do I want to go Colts now? Let me look at this thing. Who I got left?
Oh yeah, you haven't gone.
I think it might be time for Colts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the Colts. This team's a
That
mess right now.
mind sync.
Yeah, it's about that time. Like they had a good year, but I think next year's just gonna be worse. They're coming off a bunch of injuries. They lost some
Injuries, no
pieces.
quarterback.
They got Daniel Jones at some point, but like I don't have a ton of faith in him. Like I did it that time. Crack into it. I don't know that Daniel Jones is gonna come back looking as good. Jonathan Taylor's phenomenal, but Alec Pierce is now your wide receiver room. They don't have a first-round pick. We'll see if Sauce Gardner comes back good. Like, I think this team's a mess. So, yeah, I'll definitely go Colts.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. They were a threat at the beginning.
It is truly tragic seeing how far they fell. Like we're Texans fans, obviously. I don't love rooting for the other teams in the South, but like the Jaguars were fun to watch. The Colts for a while there were a blast to watch, and I was like, this is the best division in football. And then the Colts fell off a fucking cliff. Like that, it was so sad. And then Phillip Rivers comes in, and we're all hyped for it. We're all ready, and then he just literally doesn't win a game. Yeah. Like that's so rough, dude.
Yeah. And even if we're Texans fans, like, and I know football can be competitive, like we don't. At least for me, I don't find joy in seeing them go down. Like
I want to see competitive football. I have my team I root for, but at the end of the day, I'm rooting for football first, and my team is like close behind it. So
you'll always be there for your team, but
I don't ever want to see a team like have that kind of crumble like the Colts had. That was literally the worst collapse I've ever seen in my life. That was so sad to watch.
Yeah, it took me a while to stop hating the Patriots.
I feel that. I didn't have the same amount of Patriots hate because it's just a whole new organization. But I have been on they had a cupcake schedule train. I don't think that like devalues their whole season, but I do think that that's like a factor. I don't think they're quite as good as getting to the Super Bowl. It was just like the miracle run, and then they played hard as fuck in the playoffs on defense, mostly. But that's still worth something. I don't want to take shit away from them. They played a great-ass season. So, and you don't pick your schedule. So it has nothing to do with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So there's no hate when creating lists like this.
No. I want to see every team in the league succeed. I would love to see a season where, like, everybody is a threat and all these teams look great. But that's just not the world we live in. Yeah. And somebody got to be the worst and somebody got to be the best. And it'll be my team. They're the best. Mm-hmm. I'm not putting them first. Or am I?
Who?
The Texans. I'm not putting the Texans first. They'll be high, but they're not going to be top 5. They might be top 5. They're not going to be number 1. We'll see.
I guess we'll see where I put the Ravens at.
Oh, the Ravens. I love Lamar so much. The Ravens are going to be, but their team is a mess too. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that's going to be hard for me as a.
Yeah, the Texans are definitely a solid team.
Oh yeah.
This year,
and I think we cleaned up the offense, the offensive line a lot.
But when it comes to, I feel like we're right there in the margin between being like one of the top teams and being like okay, and we're just right there. And it's really annoying especially this year when we took down the Ravens. I mean,
they didn't have Lamar, so that one was. But we took down the Chiefs, the Bills, the Ravens. Like we kind of went on a run
from Jacksonville onwards, bro.
Yeah,
we took.
It was like a 11 win streak or some shit. Yeah, like we had a great year after a really rough start.
Don't quote me on that, but I think that was a record for us or for the whole NFL. Like,
I know that there's been 3 times that an 0-3.
Yeah.
It was the third time that an 0-3 team has made the playoffs, and we were the last one to do it in like 2018. So we the last one was like 1960 something, you know. So it was a miracle run, but that defense, our defense is insane. The offense just has to get it together, and I think all the moves that we've made, getting a running back, getting a better O-line, like I do have a lot more faith in the Texans moving forward, and I had a lot of faith in them before. I feel like that defense alone could win a Super Bowl. It's just about making the offense not turn the ball over 10 times. Like they sold out that game in the playoffs. If you just play it clean and let the defense have it, like I think they win that every time.
Yeah. Come on, CJ.
Come on, CJ. I believe in you, and I believe in God because of you. You taught me.
I know.
I keep slowly sauntering out of frame. You want to snuggle? Who's next? at 20. Oh, we're in the teens, baby.
Yeah, we're. Did we pass the halfway point? Yeah, we're halfway there.
Whoa.
Oh, we're almost halfway.
On a prayer. That's 6 seconds. Name a song.
Name a song.
Baby, turn the lines. No, that wasn't it. What is it? Fuck. Something about lights.
Oh, Detroit.
Baby, shut the door and turn the lines down low.
How about Detroit's favorite song? Cry Me a River.
That's fucked up. Who you got? Come on, hit me with it.
Did I say New York already?
I don't know. Did you?
Yeah, I think I did. Oh yeah, I already said Giants. It's like Cowboys, Buccaneers. Okay, who's second?
Who's mid?
Who's mid? Who's slightly better than the Colts? The Jaguars, I guess.
I think the Jags are a little higher.
Let's see. I already said the Bengals, Pittsburgh. Oh, I can't believe you put the Pittsburgh down that low.
It's time for Pittsburgh, baby. Toss them in, right in the middle. You could put them at 16 if you want. They're always going to be above average.
I'm not gonna do that to my boy Aaron.
He's not even on the team yet.
Oh yeah.
So it doesn't even count. You're doing it to Mike McCarthy.
All right. Yeah. I mean, it's not like they had the best record, but they weren't completely butt cheeks.
They limped into the fucking playoffs too. Literally.
Yeah.
Okay, you got the Steelers. What are we at now for me? 17?
Yeah, 17.
I'll go Giants now. I can't believe that I haven't hit them yet, so let's go ahead and hit the Giants. It's kind of crazy that they snuck this far up, but I do think that team has a lot of really, really good pieces. I just don't know that it's all going to come together. I don't have ultimate faith in Harbaugh. All right.
Hopefully they can find those pieces.
Middest team, who do you think it is?
Middest team, like just
straight down the middle, the most average team in the NFL.
Average, standard, pretty much like the
honestly,
default guy.
Maybe Vikings. This might be a Vikings point.
Vikings, really?
I mean, we still got them, and they are pretty mid.
Yeah, because I'm looking at these other teams, and Vikings are pretty
I do think the Vikings are a quarterback away from being a Super Bowl team, but I don't know if they got him yet, so...
Yeah, it was a couple of years ago that the Vikings were a menace.
Oh yeah, they had the 2 years ago they went to the playoffs. They only lost to the Rams and the Lions, but they lost to both of them twice. They lost to the Rams in the regular season, lost to the Lions twice in the regular season, and then lost to the Rams in the playoffs. So
it's like their kryptonite.
Yeah, honestly, I mean Sam Darnold's just not great against the Rams usually. He finally turned it around in the playoffs, but it took him a second.
Yeah, I think I'm going to agree with that. It's definitely time. It is time.
It's time. Is it 16 for me too? Yeah, I'm going to also hit the Vikings. I feel like giving them the middest is accurate just because of the quarterback situation. The second they get a good quarterback, I think they will be great. And I have a small amount of faith in Kyler Murray being a guy, but I'm not going to just like sit here and be like, no, they're top 10 now. I don't know what he's going to be like, and if you're stuck with JJ, I still think that team's a mess. So we'll see. Who you got next? Or you want me to hit it?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay. At number 15. I'm gonna burp. All right, I've hit the Colts. I've hit the Cowboys, Falcons, Steelers, Cardinals, Bengals. Golly gosh.
For those Chiefs.
It's time for them fucking Chiefs, maybe.
They did end up like 3 and.
Chiefs are not. I'm getting close to Chiefs territory. I'm not gonna lie. We're also getting close to Eagles territory, and if you think that's a lie, you can eat my butt cheeks, left to right. Damn. I did the Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings, Giants, Colts, Cowboys, Bengals, Steelers, Saints, Falcons, Buccaneers, Panthers, Raiders, Commanders, Titans, Cardinals, Jets.
I am gonna put the Chiefs here. I think the Chiefs go here. Listen, I hear you. No, stop. Give me a second.
Hold on.
Hey, give me a second. Look at that roster.
Let him speak.
They don't have corners right now. Patrick Mahomes is hurt. Kenneth Walker is a good running back, but I don't think he changes the whole dynamic of that offense. Their wide receiver room is essentially felons and people that will not see the field. Travis Kelce is old.
Half his stuff is gone.
I don't think that they can do a ton this year. I don't think the Chiefs are going to be just quietly fading into the night the whole season, but I don't think they're going to be good this year. No draft can save where they're at right now. You need like every corner position. You need wide receiver. You kind of need a running back again. You might have to spruce up that O-line. Like, I just don't think that they can do it all in one. You feel better now? If you don't, hit me up in the comments and say, hey, Grayson, you're dumb. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to make it to the Super Bowl. And I'll like your comment. Next up.
His phone number is 281.
Nope. Oh, it is not. It's 281. Just kidding. Who we got next?
Even close. Said the command. Yeah, I already said the Commanders. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, my intuition was right. It's pretty much the Chiefs. No, I can't put the Denver Broncos down this one.
No, the Broncos got to go higher. They have one of the best rosters in football.
Yeah, for sure.
We're getting to the really good teams.
Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, I guess it is going to have to be. What about the Ravens? Lamar.
I got to put the Ravens higher. The Ravens are going to have to crack top 10 for me. They also have a lot of problems, but I have sheer faith in Lamar Jackson. Just an undying amount of faith for Lamar Jackson.
Okay. 4 Super Bowl appearances and no rings. Come on, Lamar.
He hasn't been to a single Super Bowl. What are you talking about?
Huh?
Lamar Jackson?
Did I say Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I meant 3rd round.
Yeah, no, he hasn't won much in the playoffs, but
He's made it far.
we're going to talk about quarterback rankings. Just remember, I really like Lamar Jackson.
Okay. You heard it here first.
You heard it
folks.
here first.
You
I've
heard
said
it
it a
here.
few times. In fact, if you take too long soon, I'm going to go grab my Ravens jersey.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
Okay.
Copy and paste what he said here.
Yeah, perfect. We're at 14.
14. I think I know where I'm going.
Shit. 14. Is it Chargers time? Who do I think's better, the Jags or the Chargers? I feel like low-key feels like a debate.
The Jags or Chargers? I'm going to have to...
It's
Probably
like
put
so close for me.
Yeah. I'll probably put the Chargers above the Jags. They had a great season, and you can't take that away from them.
Absolutely not. They had a phenomenal season.
Yes.
After they kind of got it moving,
Amazing.
they got it moving.
Well, the question is, can they capitalize on this? Can
Yeah,
they
I'm going to go
stay up
Jags. I'm going to go Jags, and then I'm going to go Chargers.
there? Nice.
That feels okay to me.
Jaguars. I was also thinking.
No,
Jaguars.
I'll just do Jags. Let me hold Chargers for a second. I got to remember the Mike McDaniel of it all. Oh, are you hitting Jags as well?
Yes,
Okay.
I was also thinking.
So after the Jags, I think I got to hold the Chargers for a second. I think Mike McDaniel is like a real person. He's a real person on the planet. God, there's just so many good teams. I don't want to kick most of these guys out of the top 10, but I'm going to. Eagles. I'm putting the Eagles here. I don't give a fuck. The Eagles are a mess. They have maybe one of the most talented rosters in football, and they looked like a bag of ass down the stretch. And I have no reason to believe it'll be any different. The Eagles are going here, and I stand on it.
That hurts. No pun intended.
I write it down. It's going in the fucking book. I believe it.
You heard it here, folks.
That's what, 13? The Eagles are my 13th best team.
The Eagles.
I'm looking at the Niners, and I'm regretting it immediately, but I'm going to stand on it. I think the Niners might be worse, but I don't care. I've said the Eagles, and I stand on it. Greg, if you're listening, I'm not sorry. Go Birds, dickhead. Who you got next?
I was going to put the Chargers at 13.
Hit them up.
Yep.
Or you can put the Eagles. Stand with me. Help.
No.
Before Philly comes for me. Okay, you got Chargers next up?
Yeah, you got Philly knocking on your door.
I'm going to go Niners next. I think the Niners are just old as shit, and they got those electromagnetic waves to worry about. That's the real op.
49ers.
The San Francisco 49ers.
Let's see. 49ers. I love the 49ers.
I love the 49ers.
They are troopers. They half their roster is
dead
on a gurney right now.
at all times.
Crutches, cast, sprains.
I told you guys last week, my favorite coach of all time is Bill Walsh. He turned around the Niners. It has given me an intense love for the 49ers, but this team is old. The electromagnetic waves are really fucking them up. They're the most injured team across the last 20 years or something. It's absurd. I gotta give it to them. And I would put the Eagles above the Niners, but I already said it, so I'm not gonna say that. But that's a secret for you. You listening right this second. Everybody else that tuned out, you don't get to hear this. I think the Niners should go instead of the Eagles, like one up. But it's too late now.
To be fair, they had no chance against the Seahawks. They lost twice. I was like, come on, redemption.
In the playoffs, we had a run of like the most lead changes, the most fourth quarter decided games in the playoffs ever. And then the Niners played the Seahawks. And it was a massacre.
Both games were brutal.
It was so ugly. Like, that was one of the easiest playoff wins I've ever seen in my life. It was so bad. But I don't even blame them. Like, the fact the Niners got there, I was impressed. Like, you didn't have to win the Super Bowl for me. You had their IR list was everyone. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the 49ers. Solid team. Like,
yeah, I love the Niners, but it's just the age and the waves. Did I do the Jags already? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay.
Yeah, you did the Jags.
At 11, barely not going to make the top 10.
All right, we're almost at top 10 here.
Now we're really getting into the meat. I'm going to put the Chargers here. I haven't done the Chargers yet, right? Yeah.
Chargers? No.
Yeah, I'm going to put the Chargers here. I think they barely don't crack my top 10 just because I don't know what's going to happen yet.
That's fair.
I do have a lot of faith that team's going to be better, but I don't quite believe all the way.
They always get knocked out in the round of 16.
Yeah,
so.
They seem to just get knocked out quick. The line has been a problem 2 years in a row. I think Mike McDaniel will make a big impact, but I don't know that he's going to be able to like completely change the offense in one off season. He tends to do complicated shit. He's going to be moving people all over the place. Who you got next? Who are you feeling? That coveted top 10 spot.
Yeah, who is not going to make my top 10? Oh, yeah, you already have. Ooh.
Yeah, I already hit the Eagles.
Yeah, you already knocked the Eagles.
He looked at the Eagles and he again cringed at my decision, but I still stand on it.
Yeah, I already said the Colts. Already said the.
Yeah, whole bottom line's gone. Have you hit the? You hit the Steelers. Second line's gone.
No, I haven't. Oh yeah, we did do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were about to put the Steelers in the top 10, we would have fought right now. You hit the Chargers. You got the Texans. You got the Texans, the Rams, the Ravens, the Lions, the Broncos. Have you hit the Chiefs yet? Yeah, you did the Chiefs. Yeah, you hit the Chiefs. Packers, Seahawks, Bills, Eagles, Pats, Bears. Who doesn't crack it?
Who does not butter my toast?
Who doesn't butter that toast? It's getting saucy in here, ladies and gentlemen.
I know. I can already feel the hate comments coming.
Oh yeah, the second I said Eagles at 13, I just felt waves of hatred flow over me.
But you know what? Bring it on.
Bring it on. I stand on it. That team's a mess. I think if Nick Sirianni can get the locker room under control, that's the best team in football. I just don't think he's going to.
Bro.
Come on.
I hate to say this, bro. I have to put the Texans in there.
Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Unless you feel it. But I'm going to disagree so strongly.
I mean, Eagles are solid. Patriots are solid. Chicago, I might put Chicago there. I don't remember Chicago this season. How'd they do?
They made it. They lost to the Rams in the third round of the playoffs. Second.
Oh.
And they had a bunch of bombastic ass wins. Second round. They had some bombastic ass late quarter wins. Caleb Williams was playing like a fucking fiend.
Now I remember. It's just like half of the playoffs just like disappeared out of my brain. Yes, now I remember.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I can't put the Bears too low here.
I was like, what are you talking about? The Bears never make it anywhere. Yeah, this year.
This was the year. This is the first time that I can remember that they've like really fucking gone for it.
I'm pretty sure Chicago got together like, this is our year. We can do it.
I thought the Bears were going to make the Super Bowl, like dead ass. I didn't think they were the best team. I just thought the Magic and the Pope were on their side.
And then got Buffalo. I mean, the thing is, the Texans beat all these teams.
I know. That's why I'm like, I don't think you can put Texans outside of the top 10. And we've gotten better from where we were at.
Beat the Chiefs. Should I go Green Bay?
You could, and I wouldn't hate it.
It's been a long time since Rudy played. So.
Green Bay was really good, but the second Micah Parsons got injured, the team fell apart, and that's not a good sign. But I do have a tiny bit of faith in Green Bay. So they crack my top 10, but it is like narrowly.
LA Rams not going up there. Already got the Chargers in there. I'll have to go Green Bay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Just get this going. Yeah, Green Bay. I'm gonna go with Green Bay.
All right, we're at
No shade to Green Bay. I love watching Green Bay, especially the past couple of years. They haven't been doing well, but they're making some moves.
okay. We have officially hit the top 10 teams. Who do I think's better, Green Bay or the Ravens? I'm gonna put Green Bay at 10. I think they do crack my top 10 narrowly. When this team was running, they were one of my top Super Bowl picks as well. But Micah Parsons falling completely eliminated the team. They were riddled with injuries. They never got Matthew Golden involved, despite me picking him up in fantasy. I think it's Green Bay for me at 10. I have more faith in Lamar Jackson than I do in the entire Green Bay Packers.
Yikes! My top. Okay, who's my bottom top 10?
You hit San Fran. You could put the Eagles here.
I could, but
I'll keep talking shit about the Eagles. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know. I think the Eagles are pretty up there. I kind of want to say Denver.
I don't hate Denver. They have a great roster, but they really look like mid as hell through a lot of the season.
But who did? But Denver did way better than the Ravens for sure.
That is very true. That is very true. Lamar was also injured a lot of the year, so
Yeah, he was.
he was out for what, like 4 games, 3 games, and then even when he came back, he looked kind of like shit for like 3 or 4 games, and then kind of started to get into the groove. But you could tell that he was still kind of playing injured for a minute there.
Yeah, and it was unfortunate what happened to the Broncos.
Yeah, losing your quarterback in the divisional round is unfortunate.
I already put the Jaguars on there. All right, I guess.
Hit me with it. What does your heart tell you?
What does it tell me?
Listen to your heart.
Open
Open your mind.
Know that you're the only one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with. No, I have to go with the Ravens.
Okay.
I'm going with Ravens.
I hate
Sorry,
him so much
Baltimore.
right now.
Sorry, Baltimore. I can't point you out on a map, but
I have no idea where Baltimore is. Ravens, we fly tonight. Strike when the hour is mid. We got 9. I think I've ummed out of every bit that I've done this episode. For my 9th overall selection, I'm picking the Bills. Fuck it. Without Sean McDermott, that defense is going to be a mess. They haven't fixed most of their problems. Josh Allen is the only member of that team, plus James Cook. And DJ Moore's okay. And I'll do Ravens next, because I got to stop kidding myself. So we got at 9, Bills. At 8, the Ravens.
he just put the Superman at 9.
I did, because he is the only member of that team.
True.
I think Josh Allen himself is the 9th best team in the NFL.
Alright, with Green Bay. Did I already do Detroit?
No, you have not done Detroit yet.
Yeah, that is true.
And you got to hit 2. Hit them quick. Hit them fast.
All right. What did I say then? Oh, I said Baltimore Ravens. What did you say? You said the Bills. Yikes. I don't know.
I got some spicy takes, okay? Will I remember them tomorrow? I don't know. I don't really think that hard.
Do I want to? It's just. It all comes down to where do I want to put the Texans?
I think the Texans for me are. I'm leaning towards top 5. We're getting very close. They're not like a top 3 team right now for me, but they're close.
Because I don't want to put them too high, but I feel like that's going to be my line of reference. Like,
yeah, because for me, the Texans' defense is the best in the league. The offense has been a mess, but we did so many moves already to fix it that I do feel like on defense alone we're top 5 or like top 10, and then the offense is like okay enough already that I'm confident being like this is a top 5 team. That's me trying to be like unbiased. If I was being biased, I would be like Texans number 1, but I do think that they are a top 10 team without tons of arguing, and I think top 5 with a little arguing.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna go with Lions. I'm gonna go with the crybaby Lions.
Nice. That's your 9. Hit me with 8. Back to back.
Okay. Yeah, 8 was the.
Oh, did you already hit 8? Is it getting easier or harder?
It's getting tough because it's pretty much there. I'm gonna go with Broncos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solid defense, solid team. I love the quarterback. Sucks what happened, but yeah.
Put the list over here. I don't like reading from far. I'm blind.
I'll go with Broncos.
Okay.
So 7-6. Give it to me.
7-6. 6-7, if you will. I'm gonna do the Patriots at 7.
Okay.
I don't think they're gonna look as good this year with a significantly harder schedule, to no fault of their own. But I just think they had a miracle run, and it's gonna not look as good.
Drake is looking very promising.
I'm thinking about my top 5. Who the fuck is left? Bears, Rams, Broncos, Texans, Seahawks.
Right.
Who am I missing? Texans. I said them.
Oh, the Rams? No.
Rams, Texans, Lions, Broncos,
Yeah, the Lions.
Seahawks, Bears. At 7, I'm going to put the Bears here.
You meant at 6.
At 6, I'm going to put the Bears here.
Cool.
That's a messy defense. I think that's okay. It's a phenomenal offense that is up and down, but wins in the fourth. But you can't win football like that forever. And I'm going to stand on that. Okay, where we at? What are you doing?
I'm going to go the opposite of what you said. So I'm going to go Bears and then the Patriots.
Okay, I respect that. At number 5, I'm going to go Broncos. And now we see how far I'm going to shove my Texans up.
Yeah, he 2 seconds ago, he just said.
I know, they keep inching their way up as I think about these teams more.
They're not making the top 3.
They're not making top 3, unless they do.
Unless. All right, so. What did you say?
You haven't hit the Eagles.
Ravens. Oh, right, the Eagles. Nah, not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, you got Eagles, Seahawks,
Patriots, the Bears.
Bills.
Oh, yeah. Seahawks. I'm putting the Seahawks on here. Do I want to put the Seahawks this low, though? No, wait. I'm going to hold on.
Seahawks are not. They're coming soon. They're not my number 1, that's for sure. I know who my number 1 is. Who's my number 2? I think that's what I'm struggling most with is the top 3. 5 and 4 I feel okay about.
Okay. Oh, okay. I don't have the Ravens yet, so I'm going to go.
You don't have the Ravens yet?
Oh, yeah, I do have the Ravens.
Yeah, I was about to say, you hit the Ravens earlier than I did. Yeah, you got Bills.
Yeah, Bills, the LA Rams, the Seahawks, the Eagles, the Texans. Okay, yeah, so that's it.
Who you hitting? Is it time?
Is it time for the Texans spot? Wait, did I already say the Bears? Oh, yeah, I already said Bears.
Still got the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles. I'm going to keep trying.
Wait, they already say the
Yeah, you got the Broncos. You got the Bears.
Oh, right. I haven't said the Bills yet.
Yeah, I haven't said the Bills. Haven't said the Eagles.
Yeah, Bills, Eagles, the Seahawks. Haven't said it.
Texans and Rams.
Oh, and then Rams. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going with Bills.
Okay.
Josh Allen.
Jostany Alensky.
All right.
Let me stare at this for a second. Give me this pen, actually. Let me just fill this in a little bit. so that I can think really hard. I'm gonna. Oh my God, what is happening right? No, this can't be right. Fuck it. I'm just gonna stand on it. Fuck, how did this happen? At 4, I'm gonna put the Seahawks. I believe that they've lost some pieces. It's really hard to back to back. I feel like they're gonna take a step back this year. Not a huge one, but that yeah. The Seahawks at 4, Super Bowl champs at 4 for me. Who you got at 4? He's in awe of my top 4 because it just kind of rolled off my body.
Yes, I am very at all. I'm gonna go. I think it is time.
I think it's time.
It is time.
Eagles.
No,
Lions.
Eagles. I already put the Lions.
Oh, did you?
They're way down.
Oh yeah, you put the Lions forever ago, didn't you?
Yeah,
you put them at 9. That's crazy work.
I would have loved to see a Seahawks-Texans game.
That would have been sick. I don't know if we win that. We got crushed by them in the regular season, but maybe.
Oh yeah, we did.
That was the game that Jackson Smith and Jigba like dunked on the fucking goalpost and just he almost got mugged on our fucking sideline and all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah, I think it is time for my Houston to go in here.
That's respectable.
I'm gonna go with Texans at 4.
Hit your 3, and then I'm gonna rattle off some stuff. You got Rams. You got Seahawks.
Eagles, yes. So
and Eagles.
So the 3 birds.
You think Eagles are top 2? Or you think they're top 3?
Eagles.
Because I feel like that's the biggest debate one right now.
Yeah, the Eagles. I've pushed them way up there.
Yes, you did.
Seahawks.
I put them 10 ago.
Yeah. You got them way.
I got them way down the list.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I could put the Eagles here.
I think that's very gracious.
So the Rams.
So you would have the Rams and the Seahawks in your top 2.
Dang, I was really not trying to put the Super Bowl winners at 1.
I mean, you didn't put Patriots at 1. Or you're saying the Super Bowl winners. Yeah, I mean, you could still put the Seahawks at 2, or you could put the Seahawks at 3. Yeah. But do you really think the Eagles are the second best team in the league?
Definitely not. They're definitely. Yeah, I mean, Eagles have had their hiccups, but I don't know. Are they better than the Texans, the Bills, and the Patriots? You know what? I probably should have put them now that I'm thinking about it. But we're already here, so I'm gonna go Eagles.
Okay.
Eagles at 3. We're gonna go Rams 2, and then we go Seahawks.
You got the Seahawks number 1. This guy.
Seahawks number 1, baby. Let's go, Birds.
For my top
Let's go
3,
Seattle.
I said Seahawks
Seattle.
at 4.
I know where that's in the map.
Lions 3, Texans 2, Rams 1. Fuck you. It's not even what I wrote down. I believe it. Texans are the second best team in the league. I don't give a fuck what you say to me. I believe that with my whole heart. That's my unbiased best chance. Crack me if you want.
He's cracking.
I love my life. You want to hit some quarterbacks, and then we'll call it a day?
All right. Hit me.
You want to do top 10 or top 5? Oh, what time is it? We've been going for a minute. You want to just do top 5?
Yeah, I'll do top 5.
All right.
Allen.
Josh Allen, that's your 5th best?
He's Superman.
He is Superman.
But there's others. There's Hurts. There's
You got Jalen Hurts in your top 5, brother?
There's CJ.
You got CJ in your top 5?
We got Aaron Rodgers.
You got Aaron. I hate who's next? You got Tony Romo. He never officially retired or some shit. Oh my god.
I was gonna say Tim too.
Oh my god.
I was just kidding. You go first.
Number 5. I'm gonna hit Patrick Mahomes at 5.
I don't hate that.
Rough last season. Obviously, like the accolades are insane, but I think he's gonna have a rough year next year. So I think as of today, I'm gonna put Patty Mahomes at 5.
Yeah, if we're going as of today, yeah, I would agree. But I think I'm gonna go with, and you're probably not gonna like this as much, but I'm going with Lamar Jackson at 5.
I hate it here. It's not a safe space. Okay. Oh fuck. I'm all topsy turvy now. I'm upset. We might fight. You want to just fight for the rest of the video? Number 4. God, I can't even think right now. Where am I? I'm gonna change everything. I'm gonna put Justin Herbert at 5 and Patrick Mahomes at 4. I'm so confused right now that I had to change my entire list. One person.
He's gonna slowly move up.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes will suddenly become first out of nowhere because I just keep inching him up. No, I'm gonna put Justin Herbert at 5. It's either him or Drake May, and I think I'm gonna give it to Justin Herbert, and then I think it's Patrick Mahomes at 4. And then I think my 3 I'm pretty fucking confident in. My 3, 2, and 1.
Yeah, I was thinking Drake as my number 4.
I respect the Drake pick, honestly.
He's solid.
He
was carrying the Patriots up there, except for that last game.
He wasn't great in the playoffs, but Drake May had a phenomenal season, an MVP run, like arguably as much of the MVP as Stafford was, who I don't even have in my top 5, but he's just older, you know.
Not a Patriots fan, but I did enjoy Drake, and he has got a lot of promise. He's young.
Oh yeah, this is his second year. Like in the second year to be runner up for MVP by 1 vote, like it's just up from here, man.
Yeah, the Patriots are in good hands. Okay, so I said 4. Yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna put Patrick at number 3.
Oh, so you're doing Drake at 4 and Patrick at 3? Okay.
Yeah, it's still Patrick Mahomes.
It is still Patrick Mahomes. I do not hate that at all. It's Patrick Mahomes. You got to put respect on that.
Yeah, it's not that far off.
Do I still do it in today's age? I'm still going to put Burrow at 3. He's had some rough years with the injuries, but I still feel like when we're just talking like this is just best quarterbacks. I'm not thinking about the team too hard, and I think if we're just talking best quarterbacks, like it's hard to do much better than Joe Burrow. He is just a top tier guy. It's not a hot take at all, but yeah, I still got him up there.
Yeah, I was thinking Burrows too. I was like, where do I fit this guy? But I think, I'm gonna go 3 Burrows.
Okay, at 2, I got Josh Allen.
I don't want to copy you, but yeah, Josh Allen was my second.
Sure. Number 1, I got Lamar Jackson.
Okay, yeah, of course.
He's the best quarterback in the league. Who do you have first? Are you about to say Jalen Hurts?
Yeah, I was gonna say Jalen Hurts.
Don't say that to me.
Yeah.
Do you really believe that on God?
Go Houston.
That's not that's fucking Philly. What are you talking about?
No, Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts
is from Houston.
Oh, is he? I don't know where the fuck he's from. I just know he's playing for Philly.
He's an H-Town resident.
H-Town, stand up. Who you got for first? Hit me with it.
Dang, I already used Josh Allen, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You put him at 2.
I'm gonna have to go with.
I did 1 shuffle, so if you need to shuffle something and put I don't know, Lamar at 1. And you still got Matt Stafford.
Oh yeah.
MVP. Fumbling through the notebook for nothing.
Yeah, I'm like, where are my notes? All right.
Let me just name some quarterbacks for you. We got Matthew Stafford, top tier.
Okay.
Who else we got? Trevor Lawrence was in the MVP race. You haven't said Justin Herbert, I don't think.
No, I haven't.
You got C.J. Stroud, Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, that's my first pick, Aaron Rodgers.
Don't do this. Is this what you're standing on?
Keep going.
Okay. Who else we got that's really good? Jared Goff, but that's not really a top 5 guy, in my opinion. Who else is really slinging that rock? I'm probably forgetting so many people right now. Jaden Daniels, but he didn't really do much this year. Who the fuck else was even in contention to be that guy?
Mayfield.
Oh yeah, Baker Mayfield. That's another really good quarterback for sure. He's made some of the fucking doggest plays I've ever seen in my life. Dude's a maniac. Tyler Shuck, the rookie, but that's kind of crazy. Let me go through divisions. Kyler Murray, Sam Darnold. Quarterbacks, J.J. McCarthy. Michael Penis. Just running through starters at this point. Anything, flicking the bean?
Yeah, I am think this is gonna be so controversial, but Old Man Rivers.
Jesus Christ.
He was great. He is a hero and an inspiration to.
He didn't win a single
everybody.
game.
Yeah, for those 3 games, he did not win a single thing. But his celebration, his have you heard his when he's been mic'd up? He's very,
he goes, darn it. He doesn't swear. He's like, gosh darn it.
Yeah, he's very kid friendly, PG. Like he was out there signing. He's out there for the people.
I don't.
Is he coming back? No. Is he going to be in the Hall of Fame? For sure. But the way he came back, like his whole story, I'm a sucker for lore and story.
All right, read your list, bottom to top.
But am I really going to put him above?
Are you going to put him above Josh Allen?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna move all of them up. So I'm gonna have Josh Allen at 1.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have
Joe Burrow was your third, so he'd go up to 2.
Yeah, Joe Burrow was 2, and then 3 was
3 would be Patty Mahomes, I think.
Yeah, Patrick.
Or no.
No.
Yeah, that'd be Patrick, I think, and then Drake May.
Yeah, Patrick,
and then Lamar.
Drake, and then Lamar.
I think we fucked up.
And then I'm putting. Wait, yeah.
Isn't that 5 people?
Yeah, those already 5.
Have we done like a top 10 on accident? I don't know.
Did I do 6?
Maybe.
Yeah, Josh Allen.
Okay, Josh Allen's your number 1. We got there. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not Phillip Rivers, everybody. Calm down. It's okay.
Josh Allen, the Superman.
Superman. That's fair. I honestly think for me, it's Lamar or Josh Allen, whoever you want to pick. Like, I don't think either one's invalid. I don't think this was Lamar's best year by far, but look at that man. Look at that man run. You seen that man run? You seen that man sling the ball? The way he tossed that pill like it's meant for me. You're throwing to me, baby. And with that, anything else you want to say to our lovely fans, the ones that all love you?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, flash them that smile. Come on, give it to him.
Just thank you for having me. It was fun. It's always fun hanging out with this guy. Appreciate all of y'all who are listening, watching. Gracias a todos, a la comunidad latina por escuchando. And gracias por estar con nosotros esta noche. And yeah, pretty much thanks for joining us tonight. And it's always a great time to be here.
Muchas gracias, mi amigas, mi amigos. Tu boca aquí. Good night. I love you all. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment with your favorite part of the video, and say something about Cleveland so that when Christian looks back on this, he has something to yell about next time. Thank you, guys. See you next time. This has been Crack a Cold One. I'm walking away. Jaime, talk to them.
He is walking away. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next week.